en route as they go through the entire Color Festival. Now they have had 100,000 plus participants and counting today across their various marathon concepts, and they have been to several different places all around the Philippines. They were also chosen by the Tourism Promotions Board of the Philippines to launch Visit the Philippines 2015 and again to launch Visit the Philippines 2016. They were also nominated and won silver for Best Mass Participation category at the Sports Industry Awards in Asia, competing against countries like Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and other countries. So needless to say, they've been able to do a whole lot, and we're here to find out everything else that's in the next chapter for Color Manila. If you guys are learning about it just today, we're here to give you guys a quick run through whatever and anything that it is about, and also look into that very exciting future of theirs. But hey, don't let me tell you about it. We want to bring in, of course, the president of Color Manila Events. Please welcome Mr. J.M.
Thank you, Nico. Hello, hi guys, good morning. I know it's almost lunch, but first of all, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us. We just want to share to you guys what Color Manila is and what we're planning to do for 2017. We do have a lot of events for 2017, but before that, because we're going to share that later, but I want to tell you guys the story or the history behind Color Manila. Do you guys want to hear that? Okay. I know, sir, you were asking me how it started kanina. Ito medyo may sappy story to, so medyo nasa sappy story tayo. Pero it's still gonna be fun. Okay. And actually, everything started in Mary Grace. Who among you guys are familiar with Mary Grace sa BGC? Ayan, okay. Ayan. Marami nabubuo dyan sa Mary Grace talaga. What happened was, back in 2012, I was proposing as a concept to my future partner right now, si Justin Cordero, about a colored concept run. But before I tell you about that, I need to go back to a few more years how we got into running. So, my name is Jay. I actually studied in the States, sa Tulsa, Oklahoma, at Oral Roberts University. And there, I was a really studious student. I was in the honors program. But one of the events, or one of the highlight of the university is balanced living. So ibig sabihin ng HPE, physical fitness, is one of their core. So what happened was, cut the story short, I failed the HPE class. I was in the honors program, pero I failed the class, the whole semester because of the HPE. That was running. So I took it as a challenge for myself. I got into running. So from that year till today, I kept on running. That's my ORU story. That's where I met some ORU friends. I do have some ORU buddies, mga friends ko from the States who are here right now. They're at the back. Thank you so much for being here. And then after that, I went back to the Philippines. I got back here in the Philippines. I started doing some business with my siblings. And then after that, I got into race organizing. Because at that time, race organizing was getting bigger. I see some familiar friends here, sila Frank, yan. Nagsimula tayo, mga rahig-rahig, di ba? Wala pang ano yun, si Sir Rene, ayan. Wala pang, hindi pa talaga organize ang run yun. But being a finance major, I start organizing races together with some big names right now here. I start putting system in the running industry. And now we have Proactive. I started Proactive Sports. At that time, Proactive Sports was more like a one-man team. Ako yung host, ako rin yung karpintero, ako rin ang driver. That's how it actually started. I started doing a lot of fundraising events. I know right now, wala na masyadong fundraising events kasi medyo mahirap siya. Pero at that time, ang daming fundraising events. Every week, there's about 4 events that's happening. 4 or 5. So, nagari talaga. But then it grew. The big companies start coming in. And I was fortunate enough to organize Adidas, King of the Road. That was actually one of the biggest, and I would say at that time, one of the biggest events. It was good, pero it was catering to the strong market, yung mga runners na talaga. And sad to admit, sabi ko, nobody's feeding the funnel. I call it feeding the funnel. Because if nobody's feeding the funnel, everyone is getting stronger and stronger. The pool is going to get smaller eventually. Eventually, it's going to be a fad again. Someone needs to go back in the start, beginning part, feeding the funnel, making sure that may mga beginners like it, encouraging them. I was fortunate enough to organize one of the races ng Celebrity. And as you could see, wala pa. Next slide. Ayan. As you can see, we were not really catering to the newbies. I was getting bored what I was doing. I was really bored. Because at the end of the day, after doing a lot of events, it becomes monotonous and technical. So, fast forward, going back to Mary Grace, yan, I was with Justin. And I was telling her a story, katulad ng ginagawa ko sa inyo ngayon. I said, I know this concept. I've heard of this concept back in the States. It's a colored concept run. Kanya, what is that? Basically, you run and you throw colors. As soon as I show her the concept, I saw her eyes lit up. Kanya, ay, gusto ko to. And then, that was my goal signal. That's all I need. That's all I need. I just need one person to believe on what I was talking about. And that was it. And that was the start of Color Manila. That was back in 2012 of August. So December, we launched Color Manila. Medyo iba-iba pa yung mga pangalan yan. Natawag pa siyang Kulay Manila. Nagkaroon pa ng Cebu, kung ano-ano. Pero at the end of it all, we said, let's call it Manila. Why? We're in Manila. And we're proud to be from Manila. We're proud to be Filipinos. This is the heart of the Philippines right now. That was a picture that December 2012. Kita niyo medyo iba-iba pa yung tsura namin. Medyo, hindi ko alam kung tumababa ako pero I hope na medyo na-maintain ko naman. That was our first launch. And this is the product of what I was talking about. Yan. Makita nyo may GP pa. So there's a GP. So it was totally different. I think the running community would agree. It was when we launched Color Manila, it was different. It was alive, it was colorful, it was youthful, and we even have some cool giveaways. Makikita nyo na everyone gets a medal. Usually sa mga run, yung elite gets the medal. Ngayon medyo nagka-catch up na rin. Everyone may nagkakaroon ng mga medal sila. But everyone gets shades, nice shirt. As you could see, this is our shirt for next year for 21K. Ang ganda niya. So we instilled funness in the fun run. And then 2014, we start innovating. Siyempre, you can't just do one event. So as you can see, the posters are more fun. We start having events in other cities. As soon as we're done with Manila, we went to Cebu, of course. And then we went to Bacolod, then Davao, and then Dagupan, then halo-halo na yun, kung saan-saan na kami nagpunta. That was 2014. That is actually even the time that we also start incorporating new types of concept. So as you can see, right now we're promoting the morning run, but we also had obstacles, we had night, we also had costumes. So medyo iba-iba namin siya. The purpose or the goal is to keep it as fun and fresh as possible. And then this year, actually, it started to catch up. I know when we did this, I said I just need one person to believe on me. Just one. That's all I need. Pero it catch up. And then media start coming in, start recognizing what we've been doing. We got some front page already, as you can see. And then this year, we also actually won an award. We went to Bangkok. Here's a proof of it. We went to Bangkok representing the Philippines, and then among 70 mass participation events, we didn't come first, but it was good enough. We were second. That means we can try harder. We can do better for 2017. Yan. Medyo dinikit ko lang yan kasi doon sa picture ng mass, pagbabalik, si Justin nasa gitna, ako'y nasa gilid. Sobrang dulo. Parang naputol na yata ako eh. Ayan. We got recognition sa Bangkok. And it was enough for us to keep moving forward, to do better for 2017. And now, we're here. We're back where we started. That was a picture last night. So I was with Justin again last night. I was telling her, babe, well, 4 years ago, hindi pa siya babe. Wala pa akong lakas ng loob magsabi ng babe. Pero sabi ko, babe, naalala mo ba? Dito tayo nag-start yun. That was just last night, the picture. So again, that is the Color Manila story. So we're really excited for 2017 because we got a lot of new things installed, new programs, innovations that we want to show to our participants and the community of Color Manila. Again, thank you so much for being here.